He was not a bad person, but his anger destroyed everything he loved. This is the story of a young man who learned too late that anger leaves scars that never fully heal. There once lived a young man in a quiet little village. He was strong, hard-working, and kind at heart. But he had one weakness: he could not control his anger. Small problems made him shout. Small mistakes made him furious. Words came out of his mouth like sharp arrows, and every time someone's heart got hurt. One morning, his mother accidentally broke a clay pot. It was just a pot, nothing important, but his anger didn't see that. He shouted loudly. His voice filled the whole house. His mother stood silent, her eyes slowly filling with tears. But he didn't stop. Anger had taken control, and love had no voice left. That day, something broke. Not the pot, but his mother's heart. Days passed. His anger grew stronger. Friends stopped visiting. Neighbors avoided him. Slowly, the house became quiet. Too quiet. But anger makes people blind, and he still didn't understand what he was losing. One evening, after shouting at a friend, he found himself alone. No voices, no laughter, no warmth. Only silence. Heavy, painful silence. That night, rain started to fall. He sat under a tree, wet, cold, and broken inside. For the first time, his anger was quiet, and in that silence, he heard the truth. Anger had taken everything from him. Suddenly, an old man appeared, holding a small lantern. His face was calm, his eyes full of wisdom. He handed the young man a hammer and a bag of nails, and said softly, "Every time you feel angry, hammer one nail into that wooden fence." The next morning, the young man tried. He got angry and hammered a nail. Again, anger came, another nail. The first day, he hammered 37 nails. The fence began to fill with pain. Days passed, then weeks. Slowly, his anger began to reduce, because hammering nails was harder than controlling anger. One day, something changed. No anger came, not even once. He smiled for the first time. He went to the old man. The old man smiled gently and said, "Now remove all the nails." So he did, one by one, slowly, carefully. When the last nail came out, he looked at the fence and froze. The nails were gone, but the holes remained. The old man spoke softly. "Anger is like these nails. When you hurt someone, you leave a wound. You can say sorry, you can remove the nail, but the scar stays forever." The young man's eyes filled with tears. For the first time, he truly understood. He remembered his mother's tears, his friends leaving, the silence of his home. Regret hit deeper than anger ever did. He ran home. His mother was sitting quietly. He fell to his knees and hugged her tightly. "I'm sorry." Tears rolled down from both their eyes. But this time, there was love, not anger. Days passed again. But now, he had changed. He spoke softly. He listened more. Anger still came sometimes, but he didn't let it stay, because he remembered the holes in the fence. And slowly, his home filled with warmth again. Friends returned. Laughter returned. peace returned. Anger is only for a moment, but the damage can last forever. So choose patience, choose silence, choose love. Because sometimes the strongest person is the one who stays calm.